Hello, this is Joanne. Welcome to my garden. I have 67 raised beds that I tend to. I'm not a gardening expert, but I do know how to tend to a bed. So this bed here happens to be parsley, and it has flowered and gone to seed, as you can see. So each one of these seeds, we'll get a close-up of this seed pod here. These seed heads have dried, so they now have seeds on them. And you can just spin them off and get the seeds off of them. Now, a couple of things you want to remember. One, you kind of want to go over the seeds even after you've picked them. You want to make sure that there's no bugs. Sometimes there's little bugs that will actually eat into the seeds. So you want to make sure that you don't have any bugs in there. If you do, you want to throw the whole packet out and collect all over again. The other thing I do is, the hardest part for me to learn, took me forever, is to learn how to label your seed packs. So this is parsley. This happens to be a flat parsley. I'm collecting it today, and these are tall. And I wrote a note, must be succession planted. And the reason is because my parsley in this area tends to go to seed pretty quickly. So I always do a succession plant. And what is a succession plant? That means that once these plants start to get up, and I have the first hint of flowers, or maybe even before that, I will come through, and you notice down here, there's some flat leaf parsley. It's not attached to these that are flowered. These are all, so this is it's a succession plant. It's also known as a second planting. It also happens to be a tomato here. So you just want to make sure that, I want to make sure I have fresh parsley throughout the summer. I will dry some of this, and it's just a way to make sure that you have enough. This parsley on these plants wouldn't be as good as the parsley here. So, but this is Joanne. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to let you know. If you have a library in your area, check to see if you have a seed library. That is a place where you can go and you can donate seeds. Sometimes you can donate your old seeds as long as they're still viable. I do believe they usually have a limitation on how old they can be. Or you can donate seeds that you have collected that work really well in your area. And you can donate them to the library, and somebody else can get those seeds for free. Or, like I usually do, I usually give them to people that say, oh, you got some parsley. Can I have some parsley? So, again, this is Joanne. This is parsley seed saving. It's October. This is what I do now. All right. Take care. Happy gardening, and don't give up.